In the beginning of the drama, we see a military base where soldiers are engaged in a fight. Among them is our main lead, Lu Jing, who is fighting impressively and is an amazing sniper. Then the scene shifts. We see an award function. An award is about to be announced, and our female lead, Liang Shen, is one of the nominees. She feels a bit nervous, but her competitor Du Yu taunts her. Whoever wins the award, it will feel like compensation. Finally, Shen wins the award, but feels a bit upset because Du Yu tells her it's just a compensation award. Still, she happily goes on stage to accept the award. Meanwhile, everyone starts laughing while looking at their phones, and Shen doesn't understand why. Her manager comes and informs her, "Your boyfriend Yu Shun has been seen with Du Yu, and rumors of their affair are spreading." Hearing this, Shen becomes very upset. Next, the Artist of the Year award is about to be announced. Du Yu taunts Shen again. "I'll take both this award and your boyfriend home." But when the award is announced, it goes to Shen. Shen happily says, "You can keep my boyfriend. I'm taking my award home." She goes on stage, completes her speech, and thanks her fans. On the other side, Lu Jing is seen fighting, but it is revealed that it's not a real fight. He's a gamer who is live streaming his gameplay. Lu Jing is a big fan of Shen, and all his friends are happy watching Shen win the award. In a flashback, it's shown that when Lu Jing was in school, he once met Shen, and that moment remains special for him. Meanwhile, Shen's manager shows her photos of Yu Shun and Du Yu together, proving their affair. Lu Jing's friends also show him the pictures, and he says, "Shen deserves better. That guy wasn't worthy of her." In the next scene, Shen's assistant, Keike, brings her a drink, which coincidentally Lu Jing also picks up. Keike tells Shen, "I thought only you drank this, but there was also a guy who picked it up." Shen says, "Maybe he's as weird as I am." Shen then posts on social media declaring, "Yu Shun cheated on me, and I am officially breaking up with him." Her friend Ding sees the post and comes to meet her, trying to cheer her up, but Shen still feels sad. Lu Jing, during his game stream, plays one of Shen's lesser-known songs, Downwind, and asks his fans, "Listen to this song." The song starts trending, surprising Shen. A gaming company approaches Shen to become their brand ambassador. Since Shen doesn't know how to play games, her friend Bin Yu offers to help her. However, Bin Yu is about to leave for a movie shoot in the jungle, so he says, "I know someone who can help you with it." In the next scene, Shen and Lu Jing have a face-to-face encounter in an elevator, but Lu Jing leaves without looking at Shen. Later, Lu Jing visits Bin Yu's house, and Bin Yu asks him, "Can you guide one of my friends in gaming?" Lu Jing asks, "Who is it and how much that person knows about gaming?" But Bin Yu doesn't answer. Lu Jing assumes the person is a complete noob and refuses to help. However, Bin Yu bribes him with a limited edition Iron Man book, convincing Lu Jing to agree. He tells Bin Yu, "Give my WeChat number to the person so he can add me." In the next scene, Bin Yu calls Chen and tells her, "A friend of mine will guide you in the game. I am sending you his number. You can add him." When Chen sees the number, it has Boot written on it, which she finds very weird, so she doesn't add him. Bin Yu calls her again and asks, "Did you add him?" She replies, "Did you see his username? It's so cheap. If his username is this cheap, how cheap would the person be?" But Bin Yu insists he's a very good person. At least try adding him once. So Chen adds him and messages him saying, "I'm a friend of Bin Yu. Let me know when you're free to guide me in the game." To this, Lu Jing responds, "All right." Lu Jing then goes to his room, where his friends are eating. He logs in online and asks Chen to add him in the game. However, Chen doesn't want Lu Jing to recognize her voice, so she uses a voice changer that makes her sound like a little child. Hearing this, all of Lu Jing's friends start laughing and joking, saying, "What if Chen is actually a boy?" Lu Jing gets irritated by all this. Chen can hear everything, but doesn't know what to do. The game starts, and we see a large hall where Lu Jing and Chen are together. Both have guns, but Chen gets scared and hides under a table. Lu Jing comes to her, gives her a life jacket, and tells her to follow him closely, saying, "I'll protect you." When evil robots appear, Chen pulls Lu Jing under the table and says, "We probably won't survive now." But Lu Jing reassures her, "Just follow me and I'll keep you safe." Then they step out, with Chen walking behind him as Lu Jing uses his skills to eliminate all the robots. This impresses Chen a lot. After that, Chen starts collecting items from a box, but suddenly gets killed. After the game, Lu Jing asks her, "How did you die?" Chen replies, "I didn't even realize a robot came from behind." Lu Jing says, "No problem. Join the game again." When Chen re-enters, Lu Jing once again uses his skills to kill all the robots. Later, they must jump out of a window, but Chen refuses, saying, "I'm scared." Lu Jing grabs her and jumps out of the window with her. They fall into a pool filled with balls, which saves them. They look at each other for a moment, but then more robots appear. They hide behind a table and start shooting the robots. Lu Jing asks Chen for a smoke bomb. Chen throws the bomb, but it hits the wall and bounces back toward them. Both of them are shocked and die in the game. Lu Jing's friends laugh at this and tease Chen. Chen wants to play again, but there's a power cut in Lu Jing's room. He messages her saying, "The power just went out here. I'll message you as soon as it's back." Lu Jing's friends ask him, "Who is this girl?" He explains, "She's a friend of my friend, and I'm just helping her with the game." One of his friends jokes, "What if she isn't a girl but a boy, since she used a voice changer?" Lu Jing tells him, "Shut up," and goes to sleep. The next morning, we see Lu Jing jogging while Chen is exercising at home. It's evident that many of their habits are quite similar. After that, Lu Jing attends his lecture where a girl named Kiki enters. It's obvious from her behavior that she has a crush on Lu Jing. She says to him, "I'm from the literature department, but I've signed up for this department." As Lu Jing is talking to her, another boy arrives wearing the exact same outfit as Lu Jing. In reality, this boy wants to look like Lu Jing and tries to imitate him. He sits next to Kiki, prompting Lu Jing to stand up and leave. Kiki says to the boy, "If you wear these kinds of clothes and act like this, people will think you have a crush on Lu Jing." The boy replies, "I don't have a crush on Lu Jing, I have a crush on you," which makes Kiki move away. However, the boy follows her. The professor arrives and notices the class is full again. He asks, "Why is this class always full?" Everyone starts laughing and looks at Lu Jing, making it clear that the girls don't actually attend the class to study but to see Lu Jing. Lu Jing feels slightly embarrassed by this. Meanwhile, Chen is at the studio and is about to record a song but struggles to understand it. The producer asks her, "Didn't you like the song?" Chen replies, "The song is good, but I can't seem to understand it right now," and she leaves. On the other hand, Lu Jing tells his friend, "I have entered both our names in a competition for research data." His friend doesn't agree but reluctantly goes along with it. Meanwhile, Chen tells her assistant, "I want to visit the university." Assistant asks, "What will you do there?" Chen replies, "I've lost my inspiration. I want to go there and find some." Hearing this, she agreed to accompany her. In the next scene, Lu Jing's friends approach him and say, "You've lost the bet, so now you'll have to do what we say." They take him along, and Lu Jing asks, "Where are you taking me?" They reply, "We're going to the Faculty of Music," which disappoints Lu Jing. At the same time, we see Chen arrive at university, heading toward the Faculty of Music. While Chen is in the building, Lu Jing's friends go on stage and announce Lu Jing will perform something. As they return to their seats, Lu Jing brings out a violin and starts playing it beautifully. His friends are shocked, unable to believe that Lu Jing can play the violin so well. Meanwhile, Chen is walking through the halls and hears the sound of the violin. She's about to enter the room when a professor stops her and says, "Come to my office." Chen doesn't enter the hall and goes with the professor. A little later, while Chen and the professor are talking, other faculty members arrive. Seeing Chen, they exclaim, "It's Chen!" and start taking pictures with her. When these pictures go viral on campus, Lu Jing's friends tell him, "Chen is at the college." Lu Jing feels happy hearing this. His friends encourage him, "Go meet her." At the main entrance, a crowd of Chen's fans has gathered, waiting for her. To avoid the crowd, Chen decides to leave through the back door. While leaving, she sees Lu Jing. Their eyes meet and they share a long look. At that moment, Lu Jing tries to message Chen, but feeling nervous, sends a random 111 instead. When Chen sees the message, she asks her assistant, "What does this mean?" Assistant replies, "It doesn't mean anything." Chen finds this a little odd. In the next scene, Bin Yu is shooting in a jungle when a very pretty woman arrives, making him very happy. However, he can't approach her because he looks very unkempt. He tries to run away, but the director stops him and introduces him to the woman, saying, "She is going to be the heroine of the movie." Bin Yu feels happy but also embarrassed because he is wearing dirty clothes. On the other side, Lu Jing is studying in college with his friends. His friends say, "Let's go out," and invite him. But Lu Jing replies, "I have work and can't join." Then we see Chen composing music, but she is unable to come up with any rhythm, which frustrates her. She decides to play a game instead, but since Lu Jing isn't online, she plays alone. However, she keeps losing, which makes her angry and upset. She lies down and then messages Lu Jing, asking, "When will you play with me?" Lu Jing replies, "I'll join you in 10 minutes. Later, Chen and Lu Jing play together and arrive at a battlefield in the game. Chen notices two other players and asks Lu Jing, "Who are they?" Lu Jing explains, "I accidentally opened another set and they are now our teammates." As they all play the game, Lu Jing's friends call him Herman. Chen asks, "Are you Herman?" Lu Jing says, Yes, Herman is a famous and skilled gamer. Chen asks, are you the one who played my song Downwind in the game? Lu Jing says, yes. Chen then asks, so you're a big fan of Chen? He replies, yes. Do you have a problem with that? Chen responds, no. As the game continues, Chen keeps inviting everyone under her own name, which irritates Lu Jing. He tells her, if you don't play seriously, I will kill you, which silences her. Later, Lu Jing brings a car, and Chen joins him with a lot of items. Lu Jing asks, why did you bring so much stuff? Chen replies, I brought it for you. She then extends her hand and says, this is your chance to help me get in. Lu Jing gets angry and drives away, leaving her behind. Chen runs after him, and Lu Jing stops the car, telling her, get in. Chen quietly sits inside. Lu Jing then says, today I'll take you on a great ride, which makes Chen happy. However, he drives very fast, scaring Chen. Lu Jing reassures her nothing will happen, but the car crashes and gets damaged. Chen angrily says, you said nothing would happen. Lu Jing, embarrassed, stays silent. Afterward, Chen notices a leaf stuck on Lu Jing's head. She gets close to him to remove it, surprising Lu Jing. Just then, Lu Jing's friends arrive and announce, we found Tom's door and should head there. When everyone reaches Tom, Chen notices various bells, each producing a unique sound. She says, these are beautiful. Lu Jing's friends discover a symbol with music notes that need to be matched with the bells. Chen says, give me this task. She begins matching the bells, but suddenly, robots appear behind her, ready to attack. Chen starts dancing to distract the robots, and then tries to attack them with a hammer, but the hammer has no effect on them. Just as the robots are about to attack her, Lu Jing arrives from behind and says, don't worry, I'll handle this. He saves her, which makes her happy. They extract power energy from the robots and move to another location with a beautiful view. Both sit and enjoy the scenery. Suddenly, a meteor passes by, turning the flowers blue, making them look very pretty. Then they plant a seed in the ground, which sprouts into a small sapling and eventually grows into a large tree. Both say, this is amazing, and are delighted to see this. Their game finally ends. In the real world, Chen says, this was such a great game, and takes a picture of her screen because she played very well that day. She changes Lu Jing's name in her phone to Superstar, and Lu Jing changes Chen's name to Little Box. Both smile and say to themselves, perfect name. The next day, Chen is exercising when her assistant comes to her and says, Shang has called you. Chen asks, why? Assistant replies, you need to renew your next contract. Chen doesn't feel like going, but has to. Upon arriving, she discovers that Du Yu and Yu Xun are also there. Chen doesn't want to meet Yu Xun because he is her ex-boyfriend, and she notices him arguing with his manager. Yu Xun approaches her and says, whatever happened between us was my fault. I was drunk and didn't realize it, and Du Yu took advantage of me. Chen doesn't want to talk to him, but doesn't want to create a scene in front of others, so she agrees to talk to him privately. Yu Xun says, please forgive me and give me a second chance. I don't want to be with Du Yu. She is a horrible person. Chen replies, I don't want to be with you, and starts to leave. Just then, Yu Xun falls to the ground and says, I'm really sorry. Please don't leave me. Du Yu, upset after hearing all this, watches silently. Chen tells him, everything is over between us, and walks away. Seeing her leave, Yu Xun tries to follow her, but Du Yu slaps him and says, you're unbelievable. This leads to a fight between them. Watching them fight, Chen leaves from there. While heading out, she runs into her friend Ding, who says, let's go to lunch. Chen agrees, and they head to a restaurant. Coincidentally, Lu Jing is also having lunch at the same restaurant with his grandparents. As Chen and Ding enter, Lu Jing gets up to fetch his grandparents, and accidentally bumps into Chen. Chen doesn't notice him, but Lu Jing sees her and can't take his eyes off her. His grandparents ask, who were you looking at earlier? Lu Jing replies, my crush. His grandparents tease him, saying, at your age, we were already married. You should start dating someone. Lu Jing smiles and says, maybe soon. Meanwhile, Ding says to Chen, I heard you're practicing games. If you need a guide, let me know. I used to play games too. Chen replies, I already have a great teacher who's teaching me well, which makes Ding a little upset. Later, Chen goes to the washroom, and as she exits, Lu Jing also happens to be there. He notices an earring on the ground and says to himself, this must belong to her. He quickly picks it up and goes to return it. Outside, Chen is waiting for Ding with her umbrella. Lu Jing approaches her and says, maybe this is your earring which fell inside. Chen is about to say something when Ding arrives and says, this is my friend's earring. Then Lu Jing hands the earring to Ding and leave. Chen watches him go. Ding asks her, what are you looking at? Chen replies, his voice sounds familiar. At home, Chen messages Lu Jing, but he replies, "I'm live streaming right now, so I can't play." Chen starts watching his live stream, where Lu Jing jokingly says, "Little box, no matter how much you watch, you'll never learn how to play." Determined to prove him wrong, Chen decides to play the game on her own. Following the techniques Lu Jing had taught her, she manages to defeat a robot and feels very happy. She takes a picture of her gameplay and sends it to Lu Jing, saying, "Look, I can play too." Lu Jing replies after seeing the picture, "There's still a robot standing right behind you." Chen turns around in the game, but doesn't notice the robot, which ends up attacking and defeating her, leaving her upset. After Lu Jing's live stream ends, he messages Chen, "Let's play together." This makes her very happy. When they're online, Chen says, "Today I heard a voice that sounded just like yours." Then she asks, "Can you send me your picture? I want to see what you look like." Lu Jing replies, "So, this is your way of asking for my picture. But if you want to see me, you'll have to remove your voice changer first." Chen stays silent. They enter the game where they play as scientists trapped in a lab. Chen says, "I can't figure out what I'm supposed to do with this spoon." While Lu Jing is looking around, Chen starts checking him and says, "Could there be something stuck on your body?" As they get closer to each other, Lu Jing stares at her. Chen asks, "Why are you looking at me like that?" Lu Jing responds, "You're the one who wanted to check me." This makes Chen blush. Lu Jing notices a fan and says, "You wanted to know why you got that spoon, right?" Using his intellect, he figures out how to open the door. Once outside, they encounter many robots, forcing them to jump to safety. Lu Jing jumps easily, but Chen hesitates. She musters up the courage and jumps, saying, "Catch me," but Lu Jing lets her fall. Chen says, "You let me fall," and feels even weaker. They continue running, only to face more robots waiting for them. As they fight the robots, Lu Jing's grandmother enters his room, prompting him to pause the game and say, "I was just watching a movie." Chen notices Lu Jing has paused and says, "What are you doing?" Meanwhile, more robots appear, and they are about to lose. Just then, Lu Jing regains his focus and uses his skills to defeat all the robots and protect Chen. After defeating the robots, Lu Jing asks Chen, "Why didn't you leave?" Chen replies, "We're partners, and if we started the game together, we'll end it together." Lu Jing laughs at her cute response and seems to start liking her a little. Still in the game, they face a wall they need to climb. Chen says, "I can't jump that high." Lu Jing confidently says, "I'll do it." Despite trying repeatedly, Lu Jing fails to jump. Chen notices a hole on the side and says, "Look, there's another way." She crawls through it. Seeing this, Lu Jing feels irritated but says, "Fine, I'll follow you." They both emerge into a new, beautiful world. There, both of them feel good, but then Lu Jing says, "I'm going offline because I have to attend college." They both say goodbye. After the game ends, Chen focuses on her music and creates a great track, which makes her very happy. The next day, she goes to practice, smiling. A band member asks her, "Why are you smiling?" Chen replies, "We should try something new today." She sings one of their old songs in a new style and feels very happy. Ding also smiles while watching her. After practice, Ding invites Chen to a party. At first, Chen refuses, but Ding says, "Your favorite salted fish painter will be there." Chen agrees to go. Meanwhile, Lu Jing receives a call from his friend who says, "Come to the party tonight." Lu Jing replies, "I don't feel like going." His friend reminds him, "I gave you Chen's limited edition album." Lu Jing says, "All right, I'll go." The next day, Ding comes to pick up Chen and gives her flowers, but Chen says, "I'm allergic to them." Ding hands the flowers to a nearby girl instead. They both head to the party and enjoy themselves. At one point, Ding leaves for something. Chen goes to get a drink and sees Lu Jing drinking, but mistakes him for Ding because they're wearing the same mask. Chen lets Lu Jing finish his drink and then grabs his hand, saying, "Let's dance." On the dance floor, they share a romantic dance. Lu Jing tries to remove her mask, but Ding returns at that moment. Chen says, "Wait, what's going on?" and allows Ding to take her away. Lu Jing returns to his room, where his friends see him drinking and say, "You look happy tonight." Meanwhile, Lu Jing starts thinking about the girl he danced with. At home, Chen is very drunk and posts a picture of herself on WeChat Moments. The next morning, when Lu Jing wakes up and opens his moments, he says, "Is that?" But Chen quickly deletes the picture. Lu Jing feels confused and says, "Was that her?" Later, Lu Jing goes to college but keeps checking his phone repeatedly. His friend asks, "What are you doing?" Lu Jing doesn't reply. The friend asks, "Are you still playing games with that girl?" Lu Jing replies, "Playing games with her is so much fun. Every game has its own unique experience." Afterward, Lu Jing messages Chen asking, "Where are you?" Chen responds, "I'm in Shanghai for some work." Lu Jing says, "All right, focus on your work then." Chen blushes while messaging and heads toward her room. When Chen smiles while texting Lu Jing, KK asks her, "Who are you talking to?" Chen doesn't answer and walks away. On the other hand, Lu Jing's friends notice he isn't gaming with them today, so they say, "Come on, join us." Lu Jing replies, "All right, let's play." Chen messages Lu Jing and asks, "Which song of Chen's do you like the most?" Lu Jing replies, "I like all of her songs, but if I have to choose one, I'll send you the link." Chen starts working on that song. At the next rehearsal, Chen sings the same song, but it has changed significantly and many people do not like it. However, Chen is happy because she tried something new. Back in her room, she messages Lu Jing to ask for his address because she wants to send him a gift. Lu Jing replies, "I didn't do much, you don't need to get me a gift." Chen insists, saying, "You've helped me so much, and that's enough." Lu Jing then shares his address, saying, "I stay at the 8th block of Nanzi University." Hearing this shocks Chen, because she also stayed at the 8th block of Nanzi University. In the next scene, Chen's manager informs her, "Your video has gone viral, but fans didn't like your new style." This makes Chen very upset. Lu Jing notices this when he messages her, so he tries to motivate her. Then Ding calls Chen and says, "Your song is good, and the changes you made are also nice, but your fans need some time to accept those changes. So during tomorrow's performance, sing your original song." Though upset, Chen performs her original song after everyone insists. After the performance, she feels disappointed, and her manager tries to console her, saying, "Don't worry, you'll get more opportunities to experiment in the future." After the manager leaves, Ding arrives and invites Chen to dinner. She agrees, and Ding takes her out. Meanwhile, Lu Jing's friend brings him tickets for Chen's birthday celebration. Lu Jing says, "Her birthday coincides with our upcoming data competition." His friend replies, "We can still attend her birthday celebration." Lu Jing refuses, saying, "We're not going to the birthday. We'll attend the competition." His friend feels upset. Chen opens her phone and notices that her wallpaper has changed. She asks her assistant, "Why did you change my wallpaper?" Assistant replies, "Your phone wasn't with me." At that moment, Ding's assistant arrives and says, "This is Ding's phone. He took it by mistake." Chen messages Lu Jing and asks, "If a boy sets a girl's birthday as his phone password, what does it mean?" Lu Jing replies, "Either he likes her or his mother's birthday is on the same day." Hearing this makes Chen feel confused. Lu Jing then asks, "Who has set your birthday as his password?" Chen replies, "A friend of mine did." At that moment, Ding arrives to take Chen to dinner, but she declines, saying, "I'm feeling unwell," and doesn't go with him. However, in the next scene, Chen messages Lu Jing to play a game with her. Lu Jing replies later, saying, "Let's play in 10 minutes, I'm heading back to my room." Meanwhile, Chen is eating alone when Ding arrives and notices this, despite her earlier claim that she wasn't feeling well. Seeing her eating alone, Ding leaves some food for her and walks away. At that moment, Lu Jing messages Chen to play the game, but she replies, "Something came up. I can't play now. Sorry." This makes Lu Jing a bit upset, but he doesn't say anything. At night, Lu Jing messages Chen and says, "The weather is going to change next week." Chen replies, "I'm not staying here until next week. I'm leaving tomorrow." Then she tells her assistant, "Let's leave tomorrow itself." In the next scene, Ding asks his assistant, "When you went to Chen to retrieve my phone, did anything strange happen?" The assistant replies, "She was asking about your phone's password." Hearing this, Ding realizes that Chen has discovered he set her birthday as his phone's password. The next day, Lu Jing is having dinner with his friends, where they are eating crayfish. At that moment, Meng arrives and joins them. Meng says, "I'm really good at peeling crayfish," and starts peeling them. Just then, Lu Jing receives a message from Chen saying, "I'm back in the city. If you're free, let's play a game." Hearing this, Lu Jing becomes happy and replies, "I'll join you in 10 minutes. Lu Jing grabs a peeled crayfish and quickly leaves. When he comes online, Chen becomes very happy to see him. Then Lu Jing gives her a dress as a gift, which makes Chen even happier. He asks, "Are you ready to play the game?" Chen agrees, and they enter the game playing the same way as before. Lu Jing fights the robots while Chen collects items. A large group of robots appears, creating danger for Lu Jing. At that moment, Chen uses a bomb to destroy all the robots. While the robots are defeated, Lu Jing appears in a funny state, which makes Chen laugh. She gives him an energy drink. Then they both move to the window where they need to jump again. Chen hesitates out of fear, so Lu Jing pulls her close and uses an umbrella to help them descend safely. Once they land, more robots appear, but neither of them notices, and the robots eliminate them easily. Both of them start laughing. Lu Jing then says, "Let me treat you someday. Tell me when we can meet." Chen changes the topic, saying, "We'll talk about this some other time," and adds, "I have work." She says goodbye and leaves. Lu Jing feels a bit upset. His friends approach him and ask, "Who are you talking to? You wouldn't leave your food for any guy." Lu Jing doesn't respond. Meanwhile, Lu Jing starts packing his belongings as he's about to travel somewhere. While in the car, he receives a call from the airline informing him, "Your seat has been upgraded to first class." Hearing this makes him happy. After taking his seat in first class, he sees Chen entering, looking very pretty. Seeing her, Lu Jing is shocked and asks her assistant, "Is that Chen?" Assistant replies, "Yes, but keep quiet and don't tell anyone." At that moment, Lu Jing remembers that his earplugs are with his friend. He goes to retrieve them and Chen messages him, saying, "I'm traveling outside the city." Lu Jing repeatedly messages her to confirm, but Chen turns off her notifications. Lu Jing starts suspecting that Chen and Little Box might be the same person. An announcement is made, and Lu Jing has to return to his cabin. As he's leaving, he calls Chen, "Little Box," but due to the announcement, Chen doesn't hear him. Lu Jing leaves while looking at Chen, and Chen also looks back at him. Lu Jing thinks to himself, it's impossible for Chen and Little Box to be the same person. In the next scene, Lu Jing arrives at his hotel for the data competition. Coincidentally, Chen is also staying at the same hotel for her celebration, but neither of them knows this. Later, Lu Jing and Zhao are walking outside when they pass by a restaurant. Lu Jing notices a cute doll in the shop window and decides, "I'll buy it for Little Box." At that moment, Zhao suggests, "You should talk to the lady. Maybe she'll give you the doll." Lu Jing approaches the lady and requests the doll, but she initially refuses. Then, he performs some cute antics, which make the lady happy, and she says, "All right, you can have the doll." Lu Jing becomes very happy, finally getting the doll for Little Box. On the other side, Chen enters her dressing room and finds a girl named Xing who says, "I'm so busy preparing for my play." Their conversation reveals that they already know each other. Chen then goes to perform. At the same time, Bin Yu is in the audience and says to himself, "She's really good," as he starts liking Xing. He joins her on stage and participates in her performance, which Chen notices. Later, Chen calls Bin Yu, but he lies, saying, "I'm still on a shoot," and pretends there is no network. However, at the same moment, Chen sees him leaving the venue, which embarrasses Bin Yu. Chen leaves without saying anything to him. In the next scene, Lu Jing is in his room and sends Little Box a picture of the doll. Lu Jing also asks, "How did you like my gift?" When Chen sees the picture, she becomes very happy and sets it as her wallpaper. Around the same time, Lu Jing gets a call from his friend, who says, "The gift has arrived, a limited edition album by Chen." Lu Jing thanks her for the gift and mentions, "I already have the original." Chen feels very happy to learn that Lu Jing is such a big fan of hers and smiles. Later, Lu Jing calls his friend and asks, "Who has access to Chen's limited edition album?" The friend replies, "It's a very rare album, not yet available in the market. It's only available to Chen's staff or Chen herself." This increases Lu Jing's suspicion. He checks Chen's schedule and finds out that Little Box was in the same city as Chen, and that both are there again today. This surprises him. He messages Little Box and says, "When Chen was in Shanghai, you were in Shanghai. Today, Chen is here, and so are you. Do you have any connection with Chen? I'm starting to have doubts." However, Chen ignores his questions, replying, "We'll meet in the game soon. I have work now, so I'm leaving. Bye." This only deepens Lu Jing's suspicions. In the next scene, Lu Jing goes to a cafe to play the game because his computer isn't available, and coincidentally, Chen also comes to the same cafe for the same reason. They sit at opposite tables. They enter the game, where Lu Jing says, "Here, take this helmet to protect yourself." As they play, Chen starts singing, and Lu Jing listens to her song saying, "You sing so well." Chen thinks to herself, "This is my original song," but she tells Lu Jing, "I practiced this song a lot." At the same time, a person gives Chen a water bottle, and at the same time, Lu Jing receives a message from staff saying, "That water bottle were for you." Chen says, "The service at my cafe is really good." Lu Jing replies, "My cafe's service is really bad." At that moment, they both hear a man yelling loudly, and his voice reaches both Chen and Lu Jing, making them realize they are in the same cafe. After this, Lu Jing starts searching for Chen, but she hides. When Lu Jing turns around and looks, he is shocked to see Chen running away, so he follows her, but she escapes again. Then Chen thinks, "Why am I running away from him? I should meet him." However, when she looks at her face in the mirror, she says, "I don't look good today, so I can't meet him." So she leaves without meeting him, and Lu Jing continues searching for her outside. When Lu Jing can't find Chen, he becomes upset and goes home. The next day, Lu Jing and Zhao win their competition, and they are taking pictures together, both very happy. On the other side, Chen is thinking of buying a gift for Lu Jing. She sees a very pretty backpack in the game, but after playing several times, She still doesn't win it. Her assistant suggests, you should just buy it. So she buys it. After this, she messages Lu Jing and asks him to play a game, to which he agrees. Both of them go online, and Chen gives her the backpack. Lu Jing says, you didn't win this backpack, you must have bought it. Chen agrees. Then Lu Jing says, wait, I'll give you a return gift, and he gives her a helmet. However, at this moment, Ding arrives saying, I came to get the jacket I forgot last night. Upon hearing this, Lu Jing becomes very upset, realizing that Chen was with someone else last night. He goes offline. After Ding leaves, Chen sees that Lu Jing has gone offline. She wonders, why is he angry with me now? Why is he not talking to me? Then her assistant comes and shuts the laptop, to which Chen says, I was still playing the game, why did you turn it off? At that moment, Lu Jing comes back and looks at what Chen is doing. When he sees that Chen is offline, he becomes upset, but then Chen comes back online. This time, she forgets to use her voice changer and speaks in her normal voice to Lu Jing. Upon hearing her voice, Lu Jing is shocked because he realizes that Little Box and Chen are the same person. He is stunned when he hears her voice and then imagines himself in a world where he is in front of Chen. He envisions how Chen used to talk to him and he feels very happy. Suddenly, he snaps out of this daydream. Afterward, he starts talking to Chen in a loving and very cute manner. Chen finds this a bit strange, but feels that maybe Lu Jing is no longer angry with her. She then asks, will you play the game? To which Lu Jing agrees. Both of them enter the game, but Lu Jing is not focused on the game at all. He is just watching Chen, which causes him to die repeatedly in the game. This makes Chen very tense because Lu Jing is such a good player, but keeps dying. As they continue playing, they reach 4 a.m., and Chen says, I have to go for work now, let's play later. Lu Jing asks her, who were you playing the game with last night? Chen replies, he was a friend of mine. I couldn't refuse him. I'm sorry I couldn't play with you yesterday. Lu Jing says, it's okay, and then Chen leaves. After that, Lu Jing and Zhao go to eat, where Lu Jing remembers how rude he had been to Chen and becomes very upset. He then asks Zhao, when is our college's anniversary function? Zhao replies, on Saturday. Lu Jing then asks, who is going with Kiki? Zhao says, when you rejected Kiki, she is going with Ming. This makes Lu Jing very upset. When Lu Jing returns to his college, he goes to meet Ming. When Ming finds out that Lu Jing is specially coming to meet him, he comes to meet him as well. Lu Jing tells Ming, I am going to the anniversary function with Kiki, but Ming says, you already missed your chance. Now I'm not going to let you go, which makes Lu Jing upset. In the next scene, he is in his room, looking at a box with great affection. He opens the box and finds a muffler that Lu Jing had bought for Little Box. His friends start doubting him a lot, wondering who Lu Jing is in love with. Meanwhile, preparations for the function are happening, and Lu Jing is standing there. Ming asks him, what are you doing here? You're not even a staff member. Lu Jing replies, I'm here to meet Kiki. Then Kiki calls Lu Jing over to her. The three of them sit together, and Kiki says to him, I want to learn how to play the game, but I can't find anyone to teach me. Will you teach me? Lu Jing replies, Ming plays the game better than me. Why don't you ask him? Kiki is happy and asks Ming, will you teach me? Ming says, yes. Then Ming takes Lu Jing's hand and leads him away to the bathrooms, where they have a conversation that seems to be quite serious between them. At the same time, Chen arrives at the college, and everyone is very happy to see her. She goes to her dressing room and nervously starts getting ready because it is the first time she is going to meet Lu Jing. After getting ready, she goes out to the stage, and Lu Jing messages her, which makes her very happy. She then asks Lu Jing, where are you? He replies, I'm standing at the main entrance gate. She goes there with her assistant, but sees that it's not Lu Jing but another guy standing there. He then starts asking for an autograph. Lu Jing, standing aside, watches all of this, and now his doubt becomes very clear that Chen and Little Box are the same person. After this, Chen goes inside to prepare for her performance. At the same time, Ming and Kiki arrive with gifts for Chen. But as soon as Ming sees Lu Jing, he starts pretending to have a stomachache, which shocks Kiki. He then says, I can't go on stage, and gives his doll to Lu Jing and says, go on stage in my place, which Lu Jing agrees to. After this, Lu Jing takes the doll, looks at it, and walks towards Chen, where they both stare at each other. Then Chen asks him, what is this? Lu Jing replies, you can consider it a bouquet. As soon as Chen hears his voice, she begins to doubt that he may be Lu Jing. But then Kiki arrives and takes Lu Jing away, leaving Chen very confused. Lu Jing, however, only watches Chen as he goes with Kiki. As soon as Chen leaves, Lu Jing follows her. Chen and her assistant are sitting in their room when assistant says to Chen, the guy who came to give you the doll was so cute. Chen replies, yes, he was very handsome. He was. The assistant asks, "Have you developed a crush on him?" Chen replies, "No, that's not the case. And even if I did have a crush on a student, what's the big deal? After all, students are so pure-hearted, cute, and strong." Lu Jing, standing outside, hears all of this and smiles. Then Chen go out, but as soon as she sees Lu Jing outside, she is shocked because she realizes that Lu Jing must have overheard her conversation. When assistant comes out, she smiles. Chen says, "Let's go, we have work to do." Just as both of them start to leave, a girl calls out to Lu Jing by name Herman, which makes Chen realize that this is the same person she plays the game with every day. As she turns to look at him, she slips and falls. Assistant and Lu Jing rush to her and help her up. Chen feels very embarrassed. Both of them keep looking at her, but then she says, "I'm fine," and quickly runs away, making Lu Jing smile. Later, when Chen opens her laptop to play the game, her assistant asks her, "Are you playing with Harmon today too?" At that moment, Chen remembers that Lu Jing is Harmon, making her very nervous. She tells her, "I'm not going to do live streaming anymore," and leaves. In the next scene, after Ming leaves, Lu Jing messages Chen, who replies, "I am not feeling well." Lu Jing realizes that she is pretending and is very nervous. He tells her, "It's fine. We will play tomorrow when you're feeling better," and says goodbye. The next day is Chen's event, for which Lu Jing starts getting ready. His friends give him a makeover, and he later comes out wearing a white shirt, looking very cute. His friends tell him, "You're only going to give Chen flowers, there's no need to dress so formally," but he ignores them. Then he shows them 2 suits and asks, which one I should wear, but everyone gives different answers. He then messages Chen asking, "What should I wear?" Chen replies, "I don't need to see you in anything special." He responds by saying, "I'll wear the white color." At the event, Chen is taking pictures with everyone when Lu Jing arrives and asks her assistant to click a picture of him with Chen. Chen is very nervous. He sends her the picture. Then it's time for Chen's performance. She performs, and Lu Jing is very happy watching it. After her performance, Lu Jing go on stage and give Chen a bouquet. Seeing this, Chen gets very nervous. When Lu Jing touches her while giving her the bouquet, it slips from her hands, and Lu Jing picks it up and hands it back to her. In the next scene, Chen is in her dressing room, and she is very happy looking at the bouquet. At that moment, her assistant asks her, "Why did you drop the bouquet there?" Chen gets nervous and leaves. When she is coming out of the bathroom, she sees Lu Jing there, which makes her even more nervous, so she quickly steps aside to hide. After seeing that Lu Jing has left, she tries to sneak out, but as soon as she steps outside, Lu Jing calls out to her, making Chen stop. Then Lu Jing walks up to her and drapes the muffler he brought for her around her neck, which makes Chen very happy. In the next scene, Chen is on their way home. They see Xing on the street, who is drinking a lot. Both of them help her. It is revealed that years ago, when Chen and Xing were in college together, they were best friends. At that time, they were about to start their music career together. However, Xing's boyfriend had cheated on her and they broke up, which caused Xing to give up all her dreams and become an alcoholic. Chen is still upset about all these events. In the next scene, Lu Jing messages Chen to play the game, but Chen tells him, "I have an injury on my hands," which makes Lu Jing tease her. Chen starts to doubt if Lu Jing has figured out the truth, but she doesn't pay much attention to it. Next, when Ding arrives at Bin Yu's house and both of them are in the elevator, Lu Jing also shows up. All 3 of them go upstairs. Bin Yu tells Ding, "The boy playing the game with Chen was Lu Jing." Ding asks Bin Yu, "Can you tell me more about him?" Meanwhile, Chen messages Lu Jing asking, "Will you play the game?" Lu Jing agrees, and they both enter the game, where Chen feels nervous playing with Lu Jing because she knows who he truly is. Lu Jing takes her to a spot in the game, and they both sit together, looking at each other. At that moment, they feel like someone is watching them, and it turns out to be Bin Yu, who was also in the game. Chen logs off, and Bin Yu asks Lu Jing, "Do you like Chen?" Lu Jing ignores him, and Bin Yu goes to Chen's house, where she is talking about Lu Jing. Bin Yu realizes that Chen also likes Lu Jing, and that's why she keeps asking him so many questions. At that moment, Chen receives a message from Xing, and she tells Bin Yu, "You need to go now." As soon as he does, Xing arrives. Afterward, Chen and Xing sit and talk, where Xing says, "Thank you for last night." Chen tells her, "There's no need for such formalities. Sit down." However, Xing decides to leave. When she goes outside, she sees that Bin Yu is waiting for her. Bin Yu asks, "Can you give me a ride home? I don't have my car today." She doesn't want to give him a ride but doesn't refuse either. Later, police take him away. The police arrested him because he called a taxi but didn't get in, but he tells them, "I am an actor." Hearing this, the police not press too many charges against him. Just outside his house, he meets Lu Jing. Lu Jing makes fun of him. Bin Yu says, "Tonight, Chen is coming to my house for dinner. If you keep making fun of me, I'll tell her all your embarrassing stories." In the next scene, Lu Jing is focused on his gate, waiting for Chen to arrive. He looks through the keyhole and sees Chen coming. He thinks about going outside but notices that Ding is standing behind Chen, so he decides not to go out. At Bin Yu's house, Ding is cooking, and when Bin Yu comes in, he adds coriander to the food, which makes Ding angry. But Ding had removed all the coriander from the food for Chen. While everyone is eating, there's a knock on the door. Bin Yu opens it and sees that Lu Jing is there. He says, "I came to get vinegar." When Lu Jing enters, Chen looks at him, and Lu Jing also looks at her. As he enters the kitchen, Bin Yu asks Chen, "What do you think of Lu Jing? Is he handsome?" Chen, impressed, responds, "He's just a young boy. How can you say such things about him?" This makes Lu Jing upset, and he leaves angrily. Later, while everyone is eating, there's another knock on the door. Bin Yu opens it to find Lu Jing there. He says, "I want garlic." He lets him in. While Lu Jing is getting the garlic, he sees Ding cleaning Chen's hand, which makes him very jealous. He then starts throwing things around in the fridge, which everyone notices. Chen smiles at this. After taking the garlic, Lu Jing leaves angrily. In the next scene, everyone is playing cards, and there's another knock on the door. Chen smiles because she knows it's Lu Jing again. Bin Yu opens the door, and Lu Jing says, "I need to get a pen," and enters. Ding had been holding Chen's hand, and Lu Jing gets angry seeing that. When Chen and Ding go outside, Lu Jing talks to Chen, and she responds to him as well. Then Ding tells Lu Jing, "Leave now." As both are leaving, Lu Jing overhears their conversation. Chen tells Ding, "I didn't bring my car today." So Ding offers, "I will drop you off." This makes Lu Jing very angry. When both of them are standing outside, Chen feels cold. Just as Ding is thinking about giving her his jacket, Lu Jing arrives, causing Ding to stop. Lu Jing goes up to Chen and puts his sweater on her, smiling as he leaves. This makes Ding feel very jealous. When Chen gets home, she finds a flower in the sweater's pocket, the same flower Lu Jing had given her in college. She smiles at this. The next day, Lu Jing and Bin Yu are playing a game. Lu Jing asks Bin Yu, "How close are Ding and Chen?" Bin Yu replies, "They are best friends." Lu Jing feels jealous. Later, Chen calls Bin Yu and asks, "Where are you?" Bin Yu replies, "I'm busy and at home." Then Chen messages Lu Jing asking, "What are you doing?" Lu Jing replies, "I'm at home." Hearing this, Chen quickly gets ready, takes Lu Jing's sweater, and goes to his house. When she is outside Bin Yu's house, Bin Yu opens the door and asks, "What are you doing here?" Chen replies, "I came to return Lu Jing's sweater. He gave it to me yesterday." At this, Bin Yu is shocked and makes fun of her. Chen replies, "It's nothing, he's probably a fan of mine and was thinking of asking for a hug, but couldn't." She then turns around and sees that Lu Jing is sitting there. Chen feels very embarrassed and starts to leave, but Bin Yu stops her and makes her sit down. Lu Jing smiles upon seeing her. Chen says, "I should leave now," and starts to go after handing over the sweater, but Lu Jing says, "You can keep the sweater and you can thank me with a hug." Chen replies, "I was just joking," and feels very shy. She tries to leave again, but Lu Jing says, "Let me drop you downstairs." As both get into the elevator, it starts malfunctioning, and Lu Jing protects Chen, but then it is revealed that this was all in Chen's imagination. Lu Jing then stands in front of Chen, which makes her blush. Just then the door opens, and Chen leaves. When Chen gets home, Xing is already waiting for her there. Shen informs her that the game they were supposed to play is now scheduled for next week, and they need another player. Chen asks, "Can I recommend someone?" And Xing says, "Yes." At the same time, Lu Jing receives a call offering him a chance to play the game with Chen. Lu Jing says, "I'll ask someone special before I respond." Chen feels confused. Lu Jing then messages Chen asking, "Can I play the game with you?" Chen replies, "Yes, you have the opportunity." Lu Jing asks, "If I play with another girl, will you feel bad?" Chen gets confused, wondering why Lu Jing is asking this. Later, Bin Yu meets Lu Jing and asks, "Why didn't you accept Chen's offer?" Lu Jing says, "I want her to ask me more." Bin Yu replies, "She's a celebrity, why would she ask you? She must have easily found another player." Lu Jing asks, "Who?" Bin Yu replies, "Ding." Lu Jing becomes upset. While Ding and Chen are talking, Xing arrives and tells them, "Herman is ready to play the game." Chen is happy and tells Ding, "We got Herman," and then hangs up. The next day, Chen arrives at the studio. When she enters the gaming session, she finds out that Herman will be playing the game in the same room with her. This makes her very nervous because she didn't want to play in the same room as Lu Jing and becomes tense. Just then, Lu Jing arrives, and the commentator introduces both of them before leaving. Lu Jing then shakes hands with Chen, making her even more nervous, and he says, "We'll play the game well together." While both are playing, Chen is nervous because it's her first time playing in front of so many people. However, Lu Jing gives her confidence, and they play the game very well, impressing everyone with their chemistry. Everyone thinks they play together every day. During the game, Chen impressively takes out all the robots and progresses, and both flirt, which everyone notices and is impressed by. After the game, they smile at each other. Just then, the commentator arrives and says to Lu Jing, "You two were behaving like lovebirds." Both stand up, and the manager and Xing arrive. The manager is very impressed and says, "The way you both played the game, it looks like you team up every day." However, both deny it and say, "We've never played together before." Then, Lu Jing calls Chen "Senior" in front of everyone, which makes the manager ask, "Do you both know each other?" Chen replies, "We both are from the same college, and we met during the college anniversary." The manager is happy and invites them both for dinner, to which they agree. Meanwhile, Ding feels very jealous while watching their live stream because he doesn't like that Chen is playing such a great game with someone else. When they are sitting at the dinner table, Lu Jing asks Chen, "You played the game so well. Have you played before?" Chen replies, "I don't have much time because of my schedule, but I play sometimes." Then Chen asks the manager, "Who are we waiting for?" Just then, Ding arrives. It turns out that Ding was the one who introduced Chen to the company. When Lu Jing finds this out, he becomes a little upset. The next day, Chen, Ding, and the manager are talking. Then Lu Jing arrives and tells the manager, "In exchange for the collaboration, I don't want any payment. I want something else." The manager asks, "What?" Lu Jing replies, "The small dragon you have." The manager says, "We had that dragon in the beginning of the game but stopped featuring it, but if you want it, we can give it to you." Lu Jing replies, "I don't want it for myself. I want it for a friend of mine who is quite a noob." This makes Chen nervous. The manager asks, "If she's a noob, how will she handle the dragon?" Lu Jing replies, "We play together every day, so I'll be there to take care of her." As they continue talking, Chen leaves, and Lu Jing follows her. He gives her his jacket, which shocks Chen. He then asks her to go outside and talk, so they both step outside to talk. Chen is very nervous, so Lu Jing tells her, "Your button is undone," which shocks Chen. He then buttons it up for her while Chen looks at him, and Ding watches from a distance, feeling upset. When Chen goes inside, Ding offers her his jacket to wear. After dinner, as everyone is leaving, Lu Jing goes to Chen and asks, "Will you drop me at my place?" Chen asks, "Do you need to go to Bin Yu's side?" And he confirms, which makes her agree to drop him. Seeing them leave together, Ding becomes very jealous. In the car, Chen tells Lu Jing to put on his seatbelt, but he says, "I don't know how to put on a seatbelt." Chen understands and moves closer to help him put it on. Later, Chen is at home, looking at the little dragon and feeling happy. She then asks Lu Jing to join her in the game. While they are both playing the game, sitting in another universe, Chen asks Lu Jing, "Do you want to give me something?" He declines and starts teasing her, which makes her say, "I'm leaving," but he stops her and brings a dragon in front of her, which is very cute. Chen becomes very happy seeing the dragon and finds it very pretty. Lu Jing smiles as he watches her reaction. Then, Lu Jing comes closer to her, which makes Chen very nervous. She tries to leave, but Lu Jing grabs her hand and stops her, asking, "How long will you keep pretending?" He then calls her "Senior," which shocks her so much that she unplugs her computer and becomes very flustered. Then, Lu Jing leaves his house and asks Bin Yu, "What is Chen's address?" After Bin Yu gives him the address, he runs off to her place. Chen is sitting at home when the doorbell rings. She goes outside and sees a cute robot holding a flower. Seeing this, she realizes who sent the flower, and she starts to close the gate, but just then, Lu Jing arrives. Upon seeing Lu Jing, she gets scared, and Lu Jing says, "How long will you keep pretending?" She replies, "I don't understand what you're saying." Lu Jing says, "I know everything," which makes Chen nervous, and she asks, "When did you find out?" Before Lu Jing can say anything, she stops him and says, "No, don't tell me." Lu Jing says, "I want to get to know you again because when I found out that little box was you, I was really happy." This makes Chen smile, and then he says, "Now I'll go." Chen watches him leave and smiles. He also smiles at her while leaving. Chen tells him, "Wait, I'll drop you downstairs." When she goes to drop him, she notices how cold it is, so she asks him to wait there while she goes upstairs and brings him a cute orange scarf. She comes back down and ties it around him with her own hands. This makes Lu Jing very happy, and he leaves happily. Ding watches him leave and becomes upset. When Lu Jing reaches home, Bin Yu is waiting for him. When Bin Yu finds out that it was Chen who gave Lu Jing the scarf, he is very shocked because he realizes that Lu Jing loves Chen. One evening, Chen is at home when she receives a call from Lu Jing. She nervously answers the call, and soon they talk happily all night, feeling really good with each other. The next day, Lu Jing is at college playing basketball. Afterward, he messages Chen, but she doesn't reply right away. After a while, Chen messages him saying, "I was watching a movie," and compliments an actor. This makes Lu Jing upset, so he calls her and says, "I didn't like that." Chen smiles because she finds Lu Jing's jealousy very cute. Then Lu Jing says, "I told you I'd take you out for a treat, so I'm standing downstairs at your house." Chen becomes very nervous because they were supposed to meet the next day, but Lu Jing came to pick her up today. She starts getting ready quickly, but Lu Jing says, "I was just joking." Chen gets mad at him, and Lu Jing smiles while leaving. The next day, Lu Jing and Chen get ready to meet each other and are very excited. When Lu Jing arrives outside Chen's house, it is snowing. He messages Chen saying, "I'm really excited to meet you." Chen smiles too. Afterward, they both go to the mall where Lu Jing takes her for snow skating, but then he says, "I don't know how to skate." Chen says, "I don't know how to skate either." They both feel nervous, but once they start, Chen skates very impressively, leaving Lu Jing shocked. Then Lu Jing goes to her, almost bumping into her, and they hug each other. Both of them feel very happy and enjoy the moment together. Then Chen continues skating, and Lu Jing goes back to her. She gets nervous thinking that Lu Jing might fall on her again, but this time Lu Jing manages to control himself. Chen realizes that Lu Jing actually knows how to skate. He was just pretending before. On the other hand, Ding comes to Bin Yu's house and invites Chen as well. However, Chen is not looking at her phone, as she is going to drop off Lu Jing. When she arrives, Lu Jing calls her by name. Just then, Lu Jing starts sneezing. Chen suggests, "We should go to the hospital." Lu Jing refuses, saying, "Someone might recognize you." Chen comes to drop him off, and Lu Jing doesn't want her to leave, so he pretends to get even sicker. Chen asks, "What should I do for you?" Lu Jing says, "Make ginger tea for me." However, there is no ginger at his house, so Chen goes to Bin Yu's house to get it. Ding answers the door, and when he finds out that Chen has been spending all her time with Lu Jing, he gets upset. Chen tries to make the ginger tea, but she is terrible at cooking, so Ding makes the tea for her and takes it to Lu Jing's house. Lu Jing is surprised to see Ding. Chen also arrives there. Ding tells Chen, "Now let's let Lu Jing rest and we'll leave." Chen agrees, but before leaving, Lu Jing pretends to get even sicker. Chen, worried, tells Ding, "You go ahead, I'll stay here and take care of Lu Jing." Ding becomes upset. In the next scene, Chen is at Lu Jing's house and there is a box placed there. Chen finds out that it is Lu Jing's birthday. They are both happy with each other. Afterward, Chen goes home and recalls the entire day she spent with Lu Jing. She falls asleep holding his scarf. On the other hand, Lu Jing also remembers Chen and falls asleep with her scarf. The next day, Chen goes to the recording company where Lu Jing is also present. Chen thinks, "Lu Jing has come here to meet me." She is very happy. Lu Jing smiles when he sees her, but when Chen goes upstairs, she finds out that Lu Jing is actually there to fix a technical problem. Chen feels embarrassed and gets upset. Ding also arrives because he and Chen were supposed to work on the same ad. They start script reading, but Lu Jing is in the room next door. Chen's attention is completely on Lu Jing, not on the script reading. They both smile at each other, but the voice recording does not go well. Then, Chen starts feeling unwell, and her throat becomes very sore. Ding takes her to the hospital, and Lu Jing becomes worried upon seeing this. He follows Chen, but by the time he arrives, Chen has already reached the hospital. Lu Jing calls her and Chen tells him, "I have a problem with my throat and am going to the hospital." Lu Jing says, "Give me an update soon." At home, Lu Jing is very worried because he hasn't received any messages from Chen. At the hospital, Chen learns that there is a problem with her vocal cords and that surgery is required. Hearing this, Chen becomes very upset because she thinks, "My voice might not be the same after the surgery, and my career could be ruined." The manager and assistant try to explain to her, surgery is the best option, but Chen refuses and becomes even more upset. On the other side, Lu Jing keeps messaging Chen repeatedly, but she doesn't respond. Chen calls her parents and invites them to her private concert, but none of them are available or willing to come. In the end, she calls Lu Jing. He immediately picks up her call saying, "I've been so worried about you." Chen asks him, "Will you come to my private concert?" Lu Jing immediately agrees and she sends him the address. Chen begins to get ready. Lu Jing arrives at the hotel where Chen had invited him. Lu Jing notices that Chen's voice sounds a little different today, but Chen says there's nothing to worry about. Then she seats Lu Jing and plays all of her songs for him. She performs a concert for him. Lu Jing is very happy to see this. Later, Chen asks him, "Which special song should I sing for you?" Lu Jing says, "I like all your songs." Chen sings all the songs one by one, and Lu Jing is very happy. After a while, Lu Jing sings a song for her. Chen begins to cry while listening to his song. Lu Jing goes over to her and asks, "What happened?" Chen tells him everything while crying. Lu Jing becomes worried for her. Chen hugs him and cries even more. Lu Jing consoles her and says, "You'll get better." In the next scene, Bin Yu is outside Chen's house when Lu Jing and Chen arrive. Seeing them talking, Bin Yu becomes angry. He tells Lu Jing, "Let Chen rest," and gets angry with him. Seeing Bin Yu angry, Chen says, "I'll go home and rest," and tells Lu Jing to go home as well. After Lu Jing leaves, Bin Yu asks Chen, "Are you okay?" Chen replies, "I'm fine, just tired." Bin Yu tells her, "Go home and rest. Don't worry about your voice, you'll get better." Chen thanks him and leaves. The next day, her assistant asks, "When do you need the surgery?" Chen says, "I won't get the surgery. I'll try treatment. If it works, fine. Otherwise, it won't." On the other hand, Lu Jing prepares different dishes for Chen that he found on the internet, which are good for her health. Since he doesn't know how to cook, his grandma and grandpa help him. They are happy for him because he finally has a girlfriend. While Chen is having lunch, the doorbell rings. Chen tells her assistant, "Go check." She looks and finds Lu Jing there. They both get shocked. Chen tells her assistant, "You should leave." She quickly packs up and leaves. Afterward, Lu Jing takes out the soup he made for Chen and asks her to drink it. Chen drinks the soup and finds it very good. She thanks Lu Jing. Then Chen notices a cut on Lu Jing's hand. She gets worried and quickly dresses the wound. Lu Jing watches her and says, "Don't dress someone else's wounds. You do it in such a funny way." Chen gets angry, but Lu Jing pretends that his hand hurts. Chen becomes even more worried, but Lu Jing smiles. Then, Lu Jing comes very close to Chen, and she gets confused, asking, "What happened?" Lu Jing says, "If you allow it, can I see your house?" Chen agrees. Lu Jing smiles as they look around the house. Just then, Chen's phone rings, and it's a call from Bin Yu. She steps aside to answer the call where Bin Yu tells her, "You need to go to the hospital quickly, or there could be a problem." But Chen is not ready to go to the hospital. Bin Yu convinces her, saying, "I have a family doctor who will help you." After the call, Chen returns to Lu Jing, and he notices everything. Then, both of them look at Chen's violin collection. Lu Jing says, "I also know how to play the violin." Chen asks him to play the violin, but he says, "I will play the violin only if you promise me that you will do what I ask." Chen agrees. Lu Jing plays the violin and Chen plays the piano along with him. They share a very nice musical moment. Lu Jing says, "I can play all your songs on the violin." Chen smiles. Lu Jing remembers an incident from college and says, "I once performed in college too." Chen, surprised, says, "I had heard about it, but I didn't know it was you." Then Lu Jing says, "Now it's my turn to ask for a promise." Chen agrees. Lu Jing asks her to go to the hospital and get surgery, but Chen refuses. Lu Jing explains, "Even if you get the surgery, your voice will change, and if you don't get it, your health will still matter. You need to take care of your health." Chen thinks for a while, and then calls Bin Yu and says, "I am ready for surgery." Chen gets ready to go to the hospital and messages Lu Jing. Lu Jing tells her, "Keep him updated." At the hospital, the doctor checks Chen and says, "Your condition is not that serious. Surgery is not needed, just treatment, and you'll be fine." Chen is happy and hugs Bin Yu to thank him. Bin Yu is also surprised. Chen says, "I'm very grateful for everything you've done for me." Later, Lu Jing gets a message from Chen asking him to meet her. Lu Jing, worried, goes to meet her, but Chen is nowhere to be found. Just then, Chen covers Lu Jing's eyes from behind. Lu Jing is surprised and asks, "What happened?" Chen jokingly says, "Maybe I'll need to get surgery." Lu Jing gets tense, but Chen smiles and says, "I was just joking." Then, they sit and enjoy the scenery. At that moment, Lu Jing directly asks, "Can I be your boyfriend?" Chen smiles and says, "That will depend on your performance." Lu Jing asks, "Can I?" Chen thinks he is about to kiss her and quickly stands up, but Lu Jing says, "I was just going to say I'll drop you home." Chen, irritated, walks away. Lu Jing goes to drop Chen home. Chen thanks him and says, "You supported me, so I've decided that I will live my life my way. I will also make my music career decisions on my own." Lu Jing feels proud of her, and Chen becomes confident about her future planning. Lu Jing asks her, "Am I also part of your future planning?" Chen just smiles, which means that Lu Jing is in her future. Then, Chen leaves, and Lu Jing watches her leave, smiling. When Lu Jing is heading home, he feels like someone is watching him, but in reality, it's not anyone else, it's Bin Yu. In the next scene, Chen is watching TV, where news about the Journey of Music competition is being shown. Chen feels like participating in it. Chen goes to the Journey of Music studio and expresses her desire to participate, but the manager tells her, "Your singing style is different, Still, Chen is determined to participate in the competition. On the other hand, Lu Jing feels like someone is following him, but there is no one there. Chen prepares for her competition and learns that Du Yu is also participating. She feels a little confused but still plans to participate. Lu Jing reads a news article about the controversy between Chen and Du Yu. He calls Chen and invites her to meet. Chen meets him and they watch the sunset together. Lu Jing says, "I read about you and Du Yu in the news and I felt bad." Chen replies, "It's all gossip. If we pay attention to these controversies, it will only get worse. Ignoring them is the best." Lu Jing says, "You're even more amazing than I thought." Chen smiles. Just then, Chen gets a call from Ding, who says, "Someone is keeping an eye on you." Chen asks Lu Jing, "Hurry." Suddenly, a man takes pictures of Chen. Lu Jing stops him, takes his camera, removes the SD card, gives him some money, and sends him away. Ding tells Chen, "You should be careful, and this might have been caused by Du Yu." Chen gets upset and starts ignoring Lu Jing. Lu Jing calls her, but she doesn't answer the call. Outside Bin Yu's house, reporters ask him about Chen and their relationship. Bin Yu calls Chen to tell her about his problem, and she apologizes, saying, "We will solve the problem quickly." Chen's team releases an article clarifying she is not having an affair with anyone. Lu Jing reads this and calls Chen, but she is upset and doesn't answer the phone. The next day, Lu Jing calls Chen again and tries to clear the misunderstanding between them, but Chen doesn't answer. Seeing this, Lu Jing becomes upset. On the other side, Chen is with Ding, who says, "So many problems are happening because of me. I'm sorry." But Ding says, "It's not your fault." Just then, Bin Yu arrives and says, "Today, everyone on the street was looking at me strangely. I've never gotten this much attention before." Chen also apologizes to him, but Bin Yu says, "I'm actually enjoying it." In the meantime, Lu Jing repeatedly calls Chen, but she doesn't answer his calls. In the end, she switches off her phone. Lu Jing then calls Bin Yu to ask about Chen. Bin Yu says, "Why don't you talk to her directly?" Lu Jing replies, "She's not answering my calls." When Bin Yu tries to give the phone to Chen, she gets up and leaves. Bin Yu tells Lu Jing maybe she doesn't want to talk to you, and hangs up the phone. Lu Jing waits for Chen's call throughout the night, but she doesn't call. The next morning, when Chen wakes up, she finds out that another controversy has occurred. Pictures of her with Ding have gone viral, and everyone is thinking they are having an affair. Chen gets upset. Meanwhile, Lu Jing's friends are talking about the same controversy and inform him about it. Lu Jing, angry, leaves and goes straight to Chen's house, but no one is home. At this moment, Lu Jing gets a call from Bin Yu, who tells him Ding and Chen are about to announce their relationship. Lu Jing becomes very upset and arrives at the press conference venue. The guards don't let him in. When a car arrives and the guards talk to the person in the car, Lu Jing crosses the boundary and enters. Inside, he sees Chen and Ding together. As Chen and Ding enter, Chen says to Ding, "I don't feel right about all this." Ding replies, "Now we have to tell everyone that we are in a real relationship so that your reputation stops getting ruined." But Chen doesn't agree. Ding gets angry and tries to explain to her. Just then, Lu Jing arrives and gets angry at Ding. He grabs Chen's hand and takes her outside. Once outside, Chen asks Lu Jing, "Why are you here? What's the problem?" Lu Jing says, "Do you really not want to be with me?" Chen responds, "I've thought about it, and I don't want to drag you into my mess. You are a student, and you should focus on your life." Lu Jing, emotionally, kisses Chen. Chen becomes confused, but Lu Jing says, "I top my university, get scholarships, and I am going to do something big for my country. Am I still not enough for you?" Chen remains silent. Lu Jing, upset, says, "Do you think we don't have a future together?" Chen, crying, goes to him and hugs him, and Lu Jing becomes happy. On the other side, during the press conference, Ding clarifies, "The controversy is fake. Chen is a very good girl, and everyone is shocked." Lu Jing goes to drop Chen at her house. When Chen starts to enter, Lu Jing stops her and enters the house himself. Chen is confused. Just then, the lights go out. In the darkness, Lu Jing approaches Chen and kisses her again. At that moment, the lights come back on. Chen looks at Lu Jing and smiles. The next morning, both are in a cheerful mood. Chen happily goes to her assistant, who asks, "Why do you look so happy today?" Meanwhile, Lu Jing is getting ready, and his friends tease him. Finally, Lu Jing tells them, "I have a girlfriend." Everyone is shocked, as they can't believe that Lu Jing could have a girlfriend. On the other side, when Chen goes to the studio, she meets Du Yu. Du Yu says, "I feel bad for you because the final spot has been given to me, and maybe you didn't get a spot." But Chen replies, "You don't need to worry because I also got a spot, and now we're both competitors." Saying this, Chen leaves, and Du Yu becomes very angry. In the next scene, Lu Jing calls Chen, and Chen tells him, "I am going to Bin Yu's house for dinner tonight." Lu Jing says, "Then we'll meet there." Lu Jing arrives at Bin Yu's house with groceries. Bin Yu is shocked that Chen didn't tell him about Lu Jing. They both start preparing for dinner together. Bin Yu sends Chen some pictures, but she doesn't reply. After a while, Chen arrives and talks to Bin Yu. When Chen finds out that Lu Jing is already there, she says, "You didn't tell me he was here," and pushes Bin Yu before going inside, leaving Bin Yu confused. During dinner, Bin Yu asks Chen, "What's going on with you and Lu Jing?" Finally, Chen and Lu Jing tell Bin Yu, "We are a couple." Bin Yu, shocked, says, "I can't believe this," and in anger kicks them out of the house. After stepping outside, Lu Jing says, "Let's go watch a movie." They change their look a little and reach the movie theater. While Chen is enjoying the movie, Lu Jing is just watching her, which makes Chen say, "Stop staring at me," feeling both shy and happy. Later, Chen and Lu Jing discuss Christmas gifts. Lu Jing tells Chen, "When you're free from Ding's birthday party, call me and we'll spend time together." Chen agrees. On the day of the birthday party, Chen reaches Ding's house, but no one is there. Ding says, "The others are late," and they have dinner together. After dinner, Ding proposes to Chen, but she refuses and says, "I like someone else." Lu Jing is waiting for Chen when she finally arrives. Lu Jing gives her a Christmas gift, saying, "This is for you. It is a special doll." Chen, very happy, says, "This is so cute," and kisses Lu Jing. The next day, Lu Jing's friends tease him, saying, "You have a girlfriend?" making him feel nervous. The next day, Chen is getting ready and texting Lu Jing. Lu Jing says, "Best of luck for the competition." On stage, Du Yu performs her piece, which is very impressive, making Chen a bit nervous. When it's Chen's turn to perform, she sings very well, but at that moment, the power goes out, shocking everyone, but she continues to play the guitar. When the lights come back on, Chen continues her song, impressing everyone, and she wins. The next day, Chen brings Xing to Bin Yu's house. On the other side, Lu Jing and Ding meet outside Bin Yu's house and feel awkward seeing each other. Then Chen comes to open the gate and, seeing them together, says nervously, "Come in," and lets them inside. Since Chen didn't know Lu Jing, she asks, "Who is this?" Chen then introduces Lu Jing as her boyfriend in front of everyone. Lu Jing is very happy. During the gaming session at night, Lu Jing's cousin gets excited seeing Chen. Everyone enjoys, and then Bin Yu arrives. Lu Jing and Chen get very close, which irritates Bin Yu. He says, "In the real world it's fine, but make us jealous even in the virtual world." After the game, Lu Jing receives a letter regarding studying abroad. Lu Jing is shocked, as he hadn't told Chen about this yet. The next day, Lu Jing goes to Chen's house to meet her. They sit and talk, and while Chen is ordering dinner, Lu Jing gets closer to her and hugs her. Chen is surprised and asks, "What happened?" Lu Jing says, "Nothing, I just wanted to hug you." Chen smiles. Then Lu Jing says, "Let's go, I'll teach you how to play a game." They start playing the game, but Chen isn't playing well. Lu Jing gets closer to help her, but Chen nervously says, "If you come this close, I won't be able to play well." Lu Jing smiles and takes her hand to teach her how to play. Chen, feeling awkward, goes to sit on another chair, but Lu Jing pulls her back and says, "Sit here," and sits her on his lap, holding her hand to continue teaching her the game. They gradually get very close, but then Lu Jing's phone rings and he says, "I'll be back," and leaves to answer the call. Later, Chen and Lu Jing are watching a horror movie. Then Bin Yu calls and says, "Xing is sick, drunk, and at my house. Come quickly." Chen gets ready to leave, and when they reach Bin Yu's house, Xing is in a very bad state. Everyone helps her. Xing's grandmother arrives with some soup. While talking, she tells Lu Jing, "Your father is preparing for you to go abroad. You should talk to him." Hearing this, Chen is shocked. Lu Jing also leaves with his grandmother. After returning, Chen asks Lu Jing, "Are you going abroad?" Lu Jing apologizes, saying, "I'm sorry for not telling you earlier." Chen, angry, walks out and says, "Everyone knew about this except me," and leaves. Lu Jing follows her, saying, "Please listen to me," but Chen doesn't stop. The next day, when she comes downstairs, she sees Lu Jing sitting there, meaning he spent the entire night in the cold. Chen leaves, and Lu Jing follows her, saying, "Please wait," but she doesn't stop. When Chen is returning home, Bin Yu calls. He tells her, Lu Jing hasn't gone home since last night, and his family is very worried. Hearing this, Chen also gets worried. Bin Yu says, "Anyway, Lu Jing wasn't going abroad. He canceled his plans to go abroad a long time ago. You were unnecessarily angry with him." When Chen reaches her house, she sees Lu Jing waiting for her outside. Chen goes to him and asks, "Why didn't you go home? Your family is so worried. And why is your phone off?" Lu Jing hugs Chen and tells her, "If we keep our distance, our relationship will end." Chen feels bad and asks Lu Jing to leave from there. The next day, Lu Jing is at his college. staying nonstop at the basketball court. His friends tell Chen that Lu Jing has been at the basketball court for 2 hours. Chen says, "I'm coming." When Chen rushes there, Lu Jing's friends are shocked to see her because they find out that Chen is Lu Jing's girlfriend. Chen goes to Lu Jing's friends and asks, "What are you doing?" Lu Jing apologizes to Chen for his behavior. Chen forgives him. Lu Jing is happy and hugs Chen. Then Lu Jing comes to Chen's house, and they spend some romantic moments together, but Chen asks Lu Jing to leave, and he agrees. The next day, Lu Jing and his friend go somewhere, and Chen is also there. Lu Jing's friend, excited, asks Chen for her autograph on his shirt, while Lu Jing, in jealousy, also asks Chen for her autograph. Then Lu Jing goes to Chen's house and tells her, "I recently participated in a data research competition." Chen says, "I don't have much either." They both decide not to call each other, and whoever speaks first loses. The loser will take the other on a trip. They agree. The next day, it's Chen's performance. When she comes on stage, she sings a beautiful song, and everyone enjoys her performance. After the performance, Jing comes to Chen and says, "Can we be friends again?" Chen agrees, and both become happy. Lu Jing also meets Chen, and they hug each other. At night, Chen packs her things for the trip. Then her assistant gives her some dresses to wear in front of Lu Jing, but Chen feels very embarrassed. The next day, Lu Jing and Chen go on vacation. They are very happy at the hotel. Meanwhile, Chen and Lu Jing are painting. Lu Jing says, "I need motivation." Chen asks, "What kind of motivation?" Lu Jing says, "I need a kiss from you." Chen goes to him and kisses his cheek. Lu Jing is very happy. Their painting turns out to be very bad and both laugh. That night, Chen wears cute clothes and applies perfume to impress Lu Jing. Just then, Lu Jing arrives. They become very close to each other. Chen touches his neck, which makes Lu Jing nervous. Then Lu Jing comes closer to Chen, kisses her, and they both spend a romantic night together. The next morning, Chen receives a call from Xing, who tells her, "The news of your and Lu Jing's relationship has spread everywhere. You both should come back." Chen tells Lu Jing everything, and he agrees. When they return, Xing and Ding also come to Chen's house to resolve the issue. Just then, Chen finds out that Lu Jing's grandmother has been knocked down by someone and has injured her. Chen goes to meet her and comes back feeling very upset. Then, Lu Jing and Chen decide to tell everyone about their relationship, and finally, they go live and announce it. Later, Chen's parents come to her house and are angry, questioning, "How can you be in a relationship with someone not knowing what kind of person he might be?" However, when Lu Jing arrives, all their anger disappears, and they agree to the relationship. They even offer Lu Jing food, making Chen feel very jealous. Later, Lu Jing goes to Chen's show with his dad, where Chen performs well. After the show, Lu Jing introduces Chen to his father, who likes her. Both Lu Jing's and Chen's parents meet each other and have dinner together. Everyone is very happy. Lu Jing invites Chen to his graduation ceremony, and she agrees. When she goes, they take pictures together at Lover's Point. Then Lu Jing leaves to study abroad, and Chen performs. A year passes, and when Lu Jing returns, Chen picks him up from the airport. Lu Jing proposes to her there, saying, "Will you marry me?" and kisses her. They both go home. The next day, Chen brings Lu Jing on stage, and they both sing together. Fans also come on stage, and everyone is very happy. This is the end of our drama. How much rating would you give this drama, and which was your favorite scene? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the videos.